So girls, a few more interesting observations. Superman is watching my videos and he's giving feedback. Unlike Lolo, he's providing honest, fair and square feedback. And he messaged me recently saying, Katya, your last videos that you uploaded about Energy 7, don't go after marital life until you have your career all together. He said, Katya, this is so much true for me. This is so much true. You could not imagine to which extent, because Superman is core 7. He is core 7. And he gave this feedback, and he gave me feedback on my another video. Remember, I explained you how Computer Genius met VIP project, and that he pursued her, and that they have in visit card compatibility Energy 4. And Superman said me, look, with my wife we have in our visit card compatibility Energy 3. And he said literally my wife was the one doing the chasing. My wife was the one who said let's get married. My wife was the one, to approach me. Literally he gave me feedback on this Energy 3 in visit card compatibility, and he said her mom as well was trying to be friends with my mom, and they tried to set us together with this woman who is his current wife. And remember, cards we pulled for Superman and his marriage was the world, the master, and boredom. Literally he's having this everything. He's not let's say completely unhappy in marriage, but he's very bored in his marital life with this woman. But it serves the world, it serves his let's say business well, and his entire marital life is somewhere outside in the world. His entire marital life is outside. He is everybody else's husband. Not his wife husband. He is everybody else husband, And once my grandfather tried to be of service of his, let's say, female connections from work and everything stopped when my grandmom, she broke all the dishes in the kitchen. And she said, are you my husband or your neighbor's husband to go and fix? She can ask someone single from our home. There are other single guys in our building, etc. Are you my husband or your community husband? So what I observe on Superman's side so far, his community husband. He is not his wife husband. That's the problem. And she was the one who pursued him. And he gave this feedback. My grandmom, she was really, really smart in terms of behaving her husband. So she broke all the dishes. They had nothing to eat from, nothing to drink from. That was a lesson. And she said, other time I will hear or see you go and help neighbor with something, even it's something innocent, I will burn entire home. My grandmother was saying, and she was born in a year of dragon. Remember, 1928. That's year of dragon. And after this, and she's having crazy passion program, remember, in her Destiny Matrix on Moneyline as well. So it resulted in this destructive way and then crazily. But my grandfather, he learned the lesson, and he was not helping to pitiful neighbors in the need. He was giving references you can ask Vasya, you can ask Petya to come fix things for you. Something like this, but no more going himself and fixing things for neighbors, no. My grandmother was, what? Are you community husband? Or you my husband? I didn't marry community husband, you know this? So my grandmom, she knew business, literally, how to control the man in terms of positive control. Forgot all this toxic android shit. So here we go. What else? Superman asked me after I uploaded compatibility of my grandparents and how they literally provided me my money line. My money line repeated in their compatibility, and they really stepped in and they replaced my parents, and they were providing for me. They were paying for my living, they were paying for my clothes, they were paying for my everything. My money line repeated on their money line in compatibility. Amazing, yeah. And in my compatibility with Superman, my money line as well repeated. That's why over years I received so much support from him in a need. Gifts, thoughtful, very beautiful gifts I received from him over the years, and our compatibility karmic tail suppressed. So instead of suppressing me, he's constantly trying to lift me up, lift up my spirit, lift up my mood, cheer me up. When I'm crying, he's there for me. When I'm upset, he's there for me. Community husband, yeah. But he is there for me, as well as for his other female friends, yeah. But that was his wife's choice to marry a community husband. Definitely lesson her soul needs to learn. Me myself personally, I don't want to marry community husband. That's why I'm very much satisfied with a friendship, with being at this friends level with Superman, because I know to be his wife, for me personally and for my destiny matrix energies, it would be very difficult, and that's probably time when I would start suppressing him, and turned on like negative karma between us. So prefer to keep it positive, on positive notes. Because I would not tolerate this community husband type of situation. I would not tolerate for sure community husband thing when he's out there a cry shoulder for his female friends. No, for me that's why I'm constantly trying to limit our contact, keep it minimum, bare minimum of what is necessary, because personally, if I was a wife, I would want my husband to be my best friend, not best friends with some other woman. Come on. You call some other woman your best friend? Intolerable, unspeakable, unimaginable. I would not marry a man like this, who's having, even if I need to die alone without marriage, I would not marry a man who is calling other woman his best friend or something. And Superman having a lot of this best friend type of situations around, because remember, we pulled cards for his marriage. It's a world, it's a master, he's out there, so, Superman servant community husband, yeah. So in time of need for me, he was there lifting up my spirit, my mood. Remember my resentment about my YouTube not being monetized, because I was not able to receive a code, and he was there for me. He was like, oh Katya, I know. He was sending me money for ice cream, so I can watch this Shadow and Bone, eat yummy food, enjoy myself, make new videos, upload, distract myself. He's very soulful. It's not go watch some movie advice or something. No, he's very planned. He planned rest for me. He planned how I supposed to go about things. And he reached out asking me how my grandparents met, because they have energy 8 incompatibility, and this is destined meeting, karmic meeting. And I shared in terms of energy 8 how I met my first love, with whom we're supposed to live in Australia. It didn't happen, yeah. And he's curious how my grandparents met one another. How my grandparents met one another. And there was situation, my grandmom wanted to go dancing, but she had not shoes or something, yeah. And her sister came and she says that I know a guy who can repair those shoes for you. And that was my grandfather. And she went to my grandfather for this help with the shoes. And actually he did this. So he was in his service, and very much related to balance, because these were high heel shoes that she needed repairment of. That's how they met, actually.